stop the sun from shining.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. I'm here with this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. It's really very simple. Just pick a number now between 1 and 5. Go on, pick one. If you're having trouble, you can pick more than one. If you pick 5, it'll be a very interesting week. Okay, these are energies that are out and about for you to focus on. They're also deep down within your subconscious. Okay, let's go to the board now and see what the cards have to say. And if you're new, subscribe and be alive. Okay, so card number 1. Card number 1. Alrighty. No. Okay, that one there. All right, so there we go. I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to close my eyes now. What do I see? Cars. I see cars. Okay, it's time for you to move forward in life. There's an old-fashioned car here that's chugging away. It could be that you have some sort of leftover belief system from the past that needs updating, that you may become aware of this week. Okay, the card that comes out is the Two of Pentacles. This is to do with your money, most probably. It can also indicate possessions, maybe at a stretch your physical body, but most likely it's your money. And Two of Pentacles just means that money's on your mind this week, and you might think up some brilliant ideas about how to improve your finances as well, or maybe improve your budget, your bottom line in some way. Okay, so that's card number 1. Alrighty, so card number 2 now. Closing my eyes. What do I see? Card number 2, a teaspoon. A teaspoon of sugar helps the medicine go down. Well, that's a very old-fashioned saying, but look for something sweeter in your life, because there's some issues there that are not maybe as sweet as you would like. Of course, do be careful how much sugar you take, because there's sugar in everything these days. It's ridiculous. Sugar in tomato sauce or ketchup. Can you believe that? So, yeah, look for the bright things, the sweet things in your life. Okay, so we already shuffled them. That card is the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is great for new beginnings in your thinking. Yes, there's some challenges in the background. You see those mountains there, and there has been some confusion or perhaps just not understanding a situation properly. But Spirit's now giving you the gift of the Sword of Truth, and this is the ability to analyze, cut and dissect, and throw out that stuff that, you know, especially in your thinking, that doesn't work. But there's new life coming to you. So it's a great time to start a new creative project. Even a new romance is possible, but it's more about your thinking rather than the actual feelings. Okay, so areas where you need to plan and strategize are likely to be blessed this week if you've picked card number 2. Alrighty, card number 3. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for card 3? Okay, I've got the sense of pinks and yellow, different shades of yellow, and maybe even sort of tangerine, the more pastel-y shades of orange. And this says to me that there's some brightness and happiness, and it's like things are becoming lighter and brighter for you. Also, again, creativity, because there's this various shades of orange there, sexuality, creativity and reproduction, growing things. Okay, the card that comes up is a 7 of Cups. This is about you saying no, setting boundaries and being assertive. And if you want to be creative, you may need to be assertive. People just pushing too much, pushing you too much. And, because of that, it's like upsetting the apple cart a bit in various areas of your life. You'll see here there's all these cups. These are the different areas in your life. So it's a positive card. It just means that you have a new word that you've learnt this week, or you're going to learn, and it's called no. Alrighty, let's have a look at card number 4. Card number 4, and we'll see what comes out. Okay, let's go with that one. Closing my eyes now. Stars, I see the night sky. The stars, it's like a lot of potential. A lot, stars are always like a favourable omen. Think of Star of Bethlehem, for example, the night Christ was born. And so there's a lot of potential out there in the ether. The question is, are you going to bring it down to earth and make it physical? The card that comes up is Page of Swords. Okay, swords again, about your thinking. And pages bring news, and I often think it's good news. So a Page of Swords, especially with the birds here, it's showing that there's a bigger picture of what is to happen in the world. And you may be learning about power and just learning generally. It's like being very observant, okay, because of the birds here up in the sky, taking the big picture view. I always think pages bring good news, so something your mind will become aware of. A little bit of item of news, a little bit of news this week, and it's likely to be positive. Alrighty, so last one is number 5 is alive. Number 5 is alive, and let's see what comes out for you. I'm going to go with that one there. Alrighty, closing my eyes now. What do I see? I'm out in space again, and yes, I do see stars. I also see planets going around, and it's like time marches on. Things are moving forward, even if you're not aware that they are. The planets are all in their orbits, I can see, and it's like with the passing of time, even if you feel helpless in a situation, with the passing of time, there's going to be change, okay? Change is coming your way. This is regarding control, perhaps. The Emperor can represent control or even domination. A lot of people don't like this card, but some people do because it makes them feel quite safe. It's a mature sort of energy, often a masculine energy, and he has a lot of conviction. He believes in what he's doing, and he carries out his plan. But yes, he can be dominating sometimes. He likes to maintain an overview of everything that he, all that he surveys. It's about stability, control, and reason. So feelings sometimes get hurt by this energy. If you're dealing with somebody who likes to be in control, then you need to play by the rules. If you don't play by the rules, then it's going to cause a whole lot of problem for you. So do you want to be in this relationship? That's basically a question for you. Can you change it? It's probably difficult because he has his ideas and he sticks to his own ideas. He's not that open to listening to other ideas. But if you have a logical argument, you've got more chance of winning him over. Okay, the Emperor, card number 5. All right, so that's the only major arcana this week. It seems that it's just more or less an average sort of week. But there are some new beginnings here, and as always, it's important to blend your emotions and your thoughts together, because there is a fair bit of thinking going on this week and analysing the situation. Don't lose touch with your emotions or your spiritual life. Money is also on your mind. Okay, that's the cards. Now I'm just going to close my eyes and see what I can see for you. Generally, sometimes this comes out for countries, sometimes it's for individual. Okay, it's important that you don't tie yourself up in knots this week. I see a rope that's sort of tied in a knot in the middle here, and it may be easy to do some mental gymnastics to the point that you tie yourself up with your own thinking. So do watch that. I see a harp, a golden harp. A harp maybe the music of the angels, because you know the thing with the angels playing their harps and that sort of thing. If you try to tune in, you might even hear that. I hear that myself sometimes. There are choirs in the other realms, the heavenly choirs that I hear from time to time. I don't know what that means, but yeah, it's just something I experience. But a golden harp, there are angels around you and they are playing music. It's a sort of soothing type of music designed to sort of lower your stress levels. Try and tune into it if you can. All right, there's a window here. The window is hard to open. A window is always like a window of opportunity. It means it's something like a breath of fresh air to come in and enliven you a bit, especially if you're on lockdown, as many places in Australia are. Many places in the states of New South Wales and Victoria are. Not where I am in Queensland, it's not. There's no lockdown here. And so there's an opportunity coming up, but it is sort of, you got to play your cards right here. It's hard to open this opportunity. On the other side of the window, there is a big boulder in the way. It's not, can you do it? I reckon that you can grab this opportunity. It's a matter of timing. At the moment, it's quite difficult, but what you can do is start planning and strategizing for later. Okay, so it's more about thinking about it and planning it rather than carrying it out. Not the time to take action at the minute. There's a lot of glittery blue bling energy here, so that does suggest a lot of mental energy. Blue, it's to do with the throat, creation of, speaking, creating content on YouTube, for example, and also the head. So thinking and strategizing and planning seems to be the theme of the week for many people. Okay, and they're saying there's some steps, 2 or 3 small steps you can take this week to continue on your path. Be proactive about continuing on your path, even if you are in lockdown or not. It spiritually, nothing stops, regardless of what's happening with the economy or what's happening physically. Spiritually, everything just marches ahead. And as I saw before, all of the planets in the sky in the solar system, they continue on their orbits. Okay, so the zodiac doesn't stop. And they're also, now that's turned the universe, the solar system, has turned into like a record going around and round. You might become aware of some old patterns of behavior this week, especially if you're at home and you don't have as much to do as what you normally do. You might go within and become aware of these old patterns of behavior that no longer serve you. So you can make fresh new decisions and drop whatever old habits it is that you have that no longer serve you. If you're thinking about a breast enhancement, I just see a woman here having silicone implants put in. You need to go through all of the research. A lot of women are getting their breast implants removed now. I know of people, and I've also heard about a lot of celebrities that are doing that for various health reasons, and it's a burden, basically, carrying all that extra weight around. It's not good for your spine. So I would say really think about that and research that if you're thinking about getting breast implants. Yeah, and maybe now is not the best time. With COVID in the hospitals. Some of the hospitals in Australia, in Victoria and New South Wales, are full at the moment. We don't have that many ICU beds because we haven't needed them before, but now they're being utilised. Okay, anything else for everyone? Yeah, look to the sky, look to the spirit, and go deep down within. This week is a great week for that. All right, that's it, everyone. I hope this is useful for you. Leave a comment, share on your socials. That'd be fabulous if you could do that. I would really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful week, And if you are new, hit that notification button and subscribe. Okay, thanks again, everyone. See you again soon. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.